Hello everyone! In this video we are going to apply and test throughout the day, and I'll give you a review of Milani's new face, eye, and cheek palettes. So these are called the all-inclusive eye, cheek, and face palettes. They come in two different shade ranges. One is in a deeper set of shades and one is in a lighter set of shades. So I will apply these for you in real time. You can see how they blend in, what the colors look like, and then we will test it throughout the day to see how the powders wear. So if that interests you, keep watching. Thank you so much for being a subscriber and following over on Instagram. I will be giving away some of these Milani products, which were provided courtesy of Milani. Thank you so much. And I think I'm gonna make that an Instagram giveaway, so make sure you go follow over there. And of course, if you missed the latest video, I will also link that in the upper right-hand corner for you to go check out. So these palettes come in heavy cardboard packaging. You can see kind of the size compared to my hand, kind of a smaller sized, very compact palette. You get 4 face powders, a highlighter, a matte bronzer, a shimmering blush, and a matte blush. And in the center you get your eyeshadow shades, so 2 mattes, and in the center a shimmering shade. And same with the deeper palette, you have your bronzer, highlighter, shimmering blush, matte blush, and your 3 center eyeshadow shades. You also conveniently get a mirror in the lid, and they close via a magnet. The total amount you get is, I think, for the eyeshadows, each of them is 0.84 grams. And for the face powders, I think they are 2.1 grams each, or 0.074 ounces. These are cruelty-free and vegan products, and these retail for $14.99 for the products that you get inside. I will always link in the description box below where you can find the product, and if I can get you the product at a discount or at a cheaper price than what I say, I will always link the cheapest price in the description box, as well as any promotional discounts that I can provide to you on top. If you want to know where I got my headband, I will also include that in the link below. Let's jump into what the claims are. They say these are curated palettes to bring an effortless glow on the go. It's supposed to be one and done. 2 blushes, 3 eyeshadows, a bronzer, and a highlighter. They're supposed to be richly pigmented, ultra wearable palettes, luxe powder formulas designed to easily build and blend together, so you can go from subtle to strobed with just one palette. All right, so let's go ahead, jump back in time, and see how these powders apply to the face. All right, so I've already done my foundation and set with powder. The product I used was Milani's Glow Hydrating Skin Tint. So if you have not seen that review, application, full day wear test, make sure you go check that out. I'll link that in the upper right-hand corner for you to see. And in terms of the palette, I'm just gonna use the light to medium one, and then the deeper one I'm going to give away. I don't wanna swatch it just to then never really get to use it. I'd rather someone who has, let's see, which one is it? This one. I'm not going to take the plastic off there, but hopefully you can kind of see the shades. Someone who these shades would work really well for, I'd rather you get to enjoy that. So I will probably do an Instagram giveaway. So just stay tuned over on Instagram for being able to win this. And I think I'm going to give away some deeper shades of the, or any shade that I'm not using myself, of the hydrating skin tints too. So make sure you follow there and keep tuned, I guess, stay tuned. The one I'm gonna use is the all-inclusive eye, cheek, and face palette in, where's the, oh, in, where's the name? It doesn't actually say, oh no, it does, at the top. So at this kind of spine. So I'm gonna use volume 110 as light to medium, and then the one I'll give away is volume 120 medium to deep. All right, I'll show you these shades up close. I'm gonna use pretty much everything. There's a shimmering blush and a matte blush. I'll try to use both of them. For the bronzer, I'm gonna do my Sigma 168 brush to apply that. It's got a slight yellow tone to it, which is good. I did already use kind of a medium shade of the hydrating skin tint to bronze, but I'm gonna go over it with the powder bronzer in here so you can see how it applies. Ooh, this brush is shedding. Maybe I need to retire these brushes. Oh gosh, it's like raining, raining fragments of bristles. All right, so that just kind of put a little bit of dimension back in the face. Let's jump over to the eyes. Gonna use this kind of as an overall base, this top matte kind of pinky shade. I have applied, as I always do, an eyeshadow primer. Usually I put a base of translucent powder before I apply any eyeshadow. I'm gonna kind of use this matte shade for that purpose, just as a sheer wash of color over which to apply the other two shades. All right, in the crease, gonna take this bottom deeper shade. Back to my original fluffier brush to blend that in, smooth it out, diffuse it. And then I'm gonna use my finger for this middle shimmery shade. Ooh, very pretty. Okay, so those are the eyes. I mean, the mattes I think could blend in a little more smoothly. I feel like my Gilded Terra palette, the look that I did with that, I feel like the mattes were a little more soft and blended a little more smoothly. But you know, I mean, I think it's decent quality. It is very pink toned, which is not my personal taste. So just be aware of that. If pinky tone things are not don't suit your skin tone or just your taste, then this, you know, the shadows are all kind of pinky tone, so it's not going to be the palette for you unless you jive with those colors. All right, so eyes are done. Let's go in with some blush. Very pretty pink color. I'm gonna go in with the shimmering blush too, kind of more on the top half, a little more lightly. I'm not someone who typically uses shimmery blushes. Ooh, it is very pretty though. And then using my favorite brush for highlighting, this is from Kaleidos, the H1 brush. I'm gonna go in with this highlighter. I'm a little bit surprised that it's a goldeny highlighter. Woo! Packs a punch. Beautiful. Now, I'm gonna be wearing a mask throughout the day, so we gotta keep that in mind. I expect a lot of this to be wearing off because of that, but we won't hold that against the formula. So there's the cheeks done. I feel like, again, the blushes worked pretty well. They could be a little bit smoother, blend a little bit more evenly, but I like the overall look that we got here. For my lips, I'm gonna go ahead and use one of the new plumping glosses. These are the new formulated Keep It Full Max Plumping Lip Lacquers from Milani. I swatched all of them already, all the shades. I included lip swatches, so if you want to see every single shade to see which one suits your fancy the most, that will be in the upper right hand corner for you. Let's see, definitely one of these pinky shades. I think I'll go with 130 Situation Ship. Now these burn. They definitely have like if you ever eat spicy ramen, and it makes your lips tingle. Okay, put kind of a thinner layer on that. So there's the completed look. Here are the eyes up close, and then the cheeks. And here's what the makeup looks like in sunlight coming through the window. If you see little hairs, light hairs, it's because my brush I used before was very sheddy, so I've got a lot of little hairs I gotta get rid of, but yeah, I really like this look overall. I'll check back in with you at the very end of the day to see how the eyeshadow wore throughout the day and see how this held up under a mask. All right, so checking in at the end of the day here. The makeup has held up well. The sides of the cheeks, definitely you can see clear demarcations where my mask was and the strings are, so very distinct fading and patchiness from that. But otherwise, if you weren't abrading the skin by taking on and off the mask, I think it would work very well. And the eyes have held up pretty well. A little bit of fading in the crease there, but you can see how it looks at the end of the day. After I filmed what the makeup looked like in natural sunlight and I actually went to my own mirror in my bathroom, I actually liked the way that the makeup looked a lot nicer. I think that it's just a beautiful kind of bronzed up look that you get with this. So, and even though I'm not someone who particularly loves pink tone shades on my eyes, I really liked the way that the overall look turned out with this palette. So, do I think it's the most fantastic quality ever? No, but I think it's very good quality, especially for the price point. Do I think it's absolutely universal for anyone who has light to medium skin? Once again, no. But especially if you like these tones, I think this is a palette to consider. Thank you so much for testing out the new palette with me. Check the description box for any details about entering the giveaway. It may just be information over on Instagram, but stay tuned for that if you're interested. Please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and it was helpful to you. As always, I appreciate you taking the time to watch, and I'll see you in the next video.